The essence of neoliberalism is destroy unions using our military and our intelligence services, but do it to foreign workers so Americans don't care. That is the essence of the way America has ruled in the neoliberal era. Why was there so much stuff moved to China? Well, because the capitalists thought, well, it's an authoritarian hellhole. The workers will never be able to complain. The workers will never be able to demand higher wages. They thought that the capitalists were going to be able to rule the roost because China was authoritarian. That was what they were going for. But they miscalculated. They didn't realize that the Chinese Communist Party actually wanted to raise the standard of living of its workers and make China prosperous and wealthy. And they didn't just want to be corrupt figureheads for exploitation like many American-aligned leaders are in places in the third world. America thought China will be exploitable just like we exploit sub-Saharan Africa and Latin America. We'll be able to do the same to China. They miscalculated. Now that's why we're in a trade war, because they miscalculated. They thought that China was going to operate like Liberia or something. And it turned out that the Chinese Communist Party had a long-term view, and they were going to raise the standard of living of their workers, and they were going to industrialize their country, and they were going to urbanize their country, and they were going to do even development and infrastructure, and they were going to build up their strength over a long-term project using the expertise and the wealth from abroad, and they were going to catch up in development to the rest of the world. And now the United States, recognizing that China's economy is 25% bigger than the United States. But the United States has one thing China doesn't have: control of the international finance system and international trade because of the dollarization of international trade settlement. And so the United States, at a desperate last gasp, is doing these tariffs.